We're here back in the Fantasy Bar with 6 of my favorite plays for the big Friday 2-game NBA playoff slate, including a few guys I think are vastly underpriced, an off-the-radar play, and a beast of the night. I think you got to get in those lineups. Who are we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Bar and find out. Good to be back here, guys, once again in the Fantasy Bar, providing 6 of my favorite plays for you for this 2-game NBA playoff slate on both FanDuel and Draftkings. Before we get into the plays, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button over on YouTube. That's the tip jar here in the Fantasy Bar. Helps us out tremendously. Also, subscribe to the channel. Get notified when the videos are coming out. And as a thank you for doing those things, head over to RotoGrinders.com/beer for $5 off a RG Core 4 premium subscription, which is going to cover you for baseball, PGA Tour golf, NBA, and of course the NFL season right around the corner. And what a better place to get your premium information than RotoGrinders, including our revolutionary lineup HQ tool with everything you need to build 1 to 150 lineups in a matter of moments. Guys, go check it out, RotoGrinders.com/beer. All right, let's get into the plays here for today. Looks like a fun slate. Can't wait to dive into things here. Let's start at the shooting guard position with Tyler HERRO of the Heat. So we had HERRO the other day and really did well for us. Let's go right back to the well here. I think this is a guy that can give us a pretty clear path to a 6-7x return here on these prices. They continue to stay in the low 5s while the production continues to trend more towards 30. The minutes have certainly been there as well. This guy's locked in to a 25 to 35 minute role on this Miami Heat team. And the production, like we talked about, been very consistent here for Tyler HERRO as well. 15 or more points scored now in 10 of his last 11 games. We talked about the minutes have been there. And with the way this guy's shooting the basketball, with the focus on Bam, on Butler, on Dragic, Tyler HERRO's a guy that can just sit out there and do his thing. He's too cheap. Continue to take advantage here with Tyler HERRO against the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, let's swing for the fences here. Let's go to small forward, power forward, KUZMA of the Lakers. Now the prices are back to where we can play him again. There was a point where he was just priced too high for what he was giving us, but at the $5,000 price point pretty much on both sides, this is a guy I want to go back to. And he's played very well against this Houston team, which makes a lot of sense. They don't play any defense. It's a guy that can come in, hit some shots, get up and down the floor, but averaging almost 30 DraftKings points a game against the Rockets this season. And people are going to look at those box scores. They are not going to want to play KUZMA. And I get it, not to save this play on the board, but in a 2-game slate, we got to take some chances. And why not do it with a guy we know has a very, very high upside when he does get the minutes? I think they'll be there. I think low ownership will be there as well, making KUZMA one of the best GPP plays on the board here for Friday. All right, let's go to the other side of that game to the center position, a guy we've been locking in a lot here, PJ Tucker of the Rockets. Now, we talked about this the other night. Center, an ugly position. You're pretty much relegated to Brook Lopez, PJ Tucker. I prefer Tucker, a little bit cheaper, and pretty much giving you a 6x return in his sleep here. He's done it in 3 of the last 4 games. The one game he didn't do it, he got ejected in. So the salary is just too low here on PJ Tucker. And it's not just the scoring, the rebounding. This guy's doing a little bit of everything. He's going to have to get down and dirty here with Anthony Davis and the Lakers. And he's going to play a ton of minutes. That's what I love about PJ Tucker. You look at the box scores, 38, 40 minutes each and every night. The Rockets going to run their starters into the ground. And at a sub $5,000 price point on DraftKings and barely a tick above that on FanDuel, I think he's the center you definitely want to go with tonight here on Friday night. All right, let's go back to the Heat-Bucks game. Let's go with shooting guard, small forward Khris Middleton of the Bucks. So Middleton been fantastic so far. 38 or more DraftKings points now in 5 straight games. So we're getting a very solid floor. We know this guy's going to take a ton of shots here. A must-win spot here for the Milwaukee Bucks. And what does that mean? You're going to see even more usage for Giannis and Khris Middleton. They do not want to go down 3-0 in this series, so I doubt you see some of these fringe guys taking a ton of shots in this game. I think the usage is going to be very centralized here between these two guys, and we know the Heat have done a phenomenal job defending Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't think that changes here, which should leave Khris Middleton to take more shots, be more active, continue doing what he's doing. The price is up on DraftKings over 8K. I don't mind that. And at FanDuel, at only $7,500, a screaming value here against Miami here in this Friday playoff slate. All right, we're not done with that game. To the other side, we'll go back to Miami at the point guard position, Goran Dragic of the Heat. Now, point guard kind of ugly, not a ton of options, so I'm just going to lock Goran Dragic in, even though he's going to be very highly owned. This is a guy I want because he continues to outproduce these numbers like we talked about with PJ Tucker. The price is just not high enough on GORAN DRAGIC. Let's look at some of the numbers here so far in the playoffs, averaging over 39 DraftKings points per game. That's him averaging over a 5x return on this salary, closing in on a 6x return on this number. That's the average. We know he's outproduced that many a times, and has also played very well so far in this series, as we noted, but against Milwaukee this season, overall, pushing 40 DraftKings points a game against this team. So again, ownership will be there. Point guard is ugly. So lock GORAN DRAGIC in. I'm not worried about the ownership. Continues to play well in the price, just not reflective of that recent play. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Friday in the NBA. But before we do that, guys, a couple things. First of all, get in the comment section below the video. We're going to run it back with our Beast of the Night contest. All you got to do, guess fantasy points on FanDuel for my Beast of the Night. Closest guess will win themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. Absolutely free to play, a free week to check things out. If you're already a loyal subscriber, we're going to send you a free RotoGrinders t-shirt. But before we look at the Beast of the Night, guys, we got to talk some Manscaped. We got to get over there and talk about the Lawnmower 3.0. We've all had that time where you've hurt your balls while trimming below the belt. That's why Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer. The Manscaped engineering team spent 18 months perfecting the greatest ball hair trimmer ever created and just released the new and improved Lawnmower 3.0. The third generation trimmer features a cutting edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to advanced skin safe technology pioneered by Manscaped. And guys, when I tell you this is premium, I mean premium. That battery is going to last you 90 minutes for a longer shave. Waterproof technology allows you to groom in the shower. One of the coolest things, the LED light, which illuminates grooming areas for a closer, more precise trim. They've also upgraded to a 7,000 RPM motor with quiet stroke technology. And let's not forget about the charging stand. Show your mower off loud and proud because this intelligently designed stand is a convenient charging dock powered by USB. Guys, if you are listening to me right now, take advantage of this offer. I want you to experience for yourself. Trim that junk ears, get 20% off plus free shipping with the code BEER, B-E-E-R, at manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you. All right, let's take a look. My favorite play for Friday, no mess, Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time, one spot left. I think there's a stud on the slate that's underpriced. That's point guard Russell Westbrook, tonight's Beast of the Night. So let's take advantage of these prices. I think these prices reflect Russell Westbrook on a minutes restriction. We saw in that last game that they're going to play him over 30 minutes. It's go time now. A series against the Lakers. They don't have time to limit Russell Westbrook's minutes, so I think we get full on Westbrook. The Lakers have struggled against the point guard position. 23rd in defensive efficiency against this spot. I know we'll see some LeBron on Russell Westbrook. I am not worried about that here at all. Westbrook has played very well against this team this season, averaging 38 points, 8.5 rebounds, 6 assists per game at just mid-8s here. I think it's a slam dunk. Yes, we gave you the 2 point guards at the top of the list. The point is there's not many other point guards I want to play here tonight. Lock these 2 guys in, but make sure Russell Westbrook is an anchor of your lineups easily. My favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that wraps up here for Friday night in the Fantasy Bar. Any comments, questions, feedback, hit me up in the comment section right below the video. You can also go to Twitter and follow me at Beermakersfan. Guys, make sure you take advantage of this offer. Get over to manscaped.com, promo code BEER for 20% off with free shipping. That's manscaped.com, promo code BEER for 20% off and free shipping. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut. Best of luck here, guys. Have a great Labor Day weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist.